Welcome back to Todd Family Farm. So today I have some very exciting footage to share with you. Some of it happened back a little bit before Christmas, I think, and then some of it happened like way back in the summer, but I've kind of been saving it to put it together in this video and explain to you guys what we got going on. So as you all know, if you've been following our channel for quite a while, we have been working on getting switched over from 12 row setup to 16 row setup. So we got an 8-row corn head, we sold our 12-row planter, our 12-row case planter, and we have been looking for a new planter. Well, we found one. We found it, I think it was maybe even before harvest, if I remember correctly. It just took quite a while to get the trucker lined up and the other guy that's a farmer that we're buying it from, getting everything lined up to where he could load it and unload it and everything. But we finally got it set up, so it got delivered here a few weeks ago. So I did take some footage of that. On the day that it happened, Dad actually was vlogging a little bit, so you'll see some of him. And then I took some footage of getting it unloaded. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that footage. Dad will explain a little bit about the planter, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, you get me a little bit today, so I'm going to take you up and we're going to bleed some brakes, and we got a new planter coming today, so we'll see if it gets here. It's on the way. Okay, I'm going to get out of the wind here. I'm going to hop in this pickup, and talk to you. So, okay, I'm going to take this pickup. Look, sheet of ice in the window. Talk to you just a second. I hope it's not too dark. And Abby is usually the monologuer and all stuff, but she's doing schoolwork, and we do homeschool, and the older girls usually they're done by noon. The way we do it is when the weather's nice and a lot's happening, we are out and about a lot more, and we let them go. And then when the weather gets like this, which is cold and windy, we got and moisture is falling from the sky in whatever way, then they work hard on their schoolwork, and they can concentrate much more when they know they wouldn't be outside anyways. And then, you know, homeschoolers do what we call doubling up, so we can do 2 days of school in 1 day, and there's a lot of that goes on. As long as they get everything learned is what we really focus on, versus just meeting a set standard. So just being able to test is not our focus. Just getting 180 days in or getting 168 days in, that's not our focus. Our focus is for them to be educated properly and to come out of it not having a terrible attitude. So you can make a child do what you want them to do, and then they can be miserable while they're doing it, or they can be so burned out on it they wish they never would have done it. So we don't want to do that. So here on the farm, I guess changing gears here on the farm, so I'm waiting for a planter to show up and we're actually backing up on our planters in one sense, because we had the red planter, and it's a good planter, but it was just 12 rows, but it was a little bit of a newer planter. It had more of the newer technology, and it had a central fill system where you only filled in 2 spots for 12 rows, and that's pretty nice. And I won't say anything bad about that planter as a case, and it's a good planter and did a good job. But we sold that, and we've bought a 16-row John Deere, except it's probably 12 or I'd have to think 12 or 15 years older than the case planter we sold. But it's 16 rows. It's been retrofitted to have precision shutoff. Is actually we sold our planter for quite a bit more than what we bought this one back. But we're getting into 16 rows now, and it has precision. It's been retrofitted with precision that will work with our older tractor. And don't get me wrong, very, very thankful for our 8100 John Deere tractor. It's newer than a lot of people have, but it's far from up to date. So it can't talk to the newer planters. And if we had gotten a John Deere planter that was as new as our case, it wouldn't have worked. So we are backing up. We bought this from a really good Christian fellow down in Illinois, and it's getting here today. So I'm going to unload it, and I'm going to take you along on that. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that is watching. We will never be Millennial Farmer or Welker or Larson or somebody with a lot of numbers, and we don't want to be. But I think our viewers are so much better. I mean, I think they appreciate our channel. They appreciate being able to see that there's still people out here that's in the middle of America, living, conservatively and raising a good family centered around the Lord. And you guys appreciate seeing that, and that's what we're always going to be. We're not going to try to lure in just a million generic viewers. We appreciate you guys. That's our niche, and that's what we've come to appreciate. And you guys take care of us. A lady bought us a hat for us to wear. She didn't want it. She said, I want to see you guys in it. She's just so sweet. We know you guys by name. You guys are sending gifts of almost like support that helps us allow and keeps us encouraged to doing this. And I can't thank you enough. And any glory that we get for the Lord, I turn right back and I say that you get the credit for serving the Lord in that way too, because you keep us going. And I don't think we've ever just like asked, hey, send us money. But hey, we sell merch, and hey, give us this encouragement. We need encouragement. But we've never just asked you to do that. But you guys do, and we appreciate that. And it's very well received, and we are going to be good stewards of it. We always try to be good stewards. If I wanted to say anything else, I just wanted our channel. You don't have to be a Christian to watch our channel. You probably, if you're a Christian, you may have a special appreciation for it. But I will say my goal is to glorify God. And if you're not a Christian, I'm not going to ram it down your throat. But I will express what I believe and what I believe the Bible says, and that Christ is the only way to heaven. But I will also say that I would like to see you become a Christian. How could I be a good Christian and actually believe that what I think and what the Bible it says is right without caring enough for you to tell you how I think you get to heaven? And it boggles my mind when somebody says they believe something, but they don't care if other people believe it. So I say, I appreciate it if you aren't a Christian like I am. I can respect you in that, but I truly believe Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven, and I want you to look into that. I want you to be open to that, because I want you to go to heaven. And but I'm not going to berate you with that over and over. But that's who we are, and we love people, and we love the Lord. And we do appreciate our viewers. So we'll see if the planter shows up, see how these breaks work out, and get to it. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned.
Okay. Well, it's too cold for me to be out there unloading the planter, and I'm gonna have to finish up school here in a little bit. But Abby let me use the camera in here, and so he's here. And they're gonna get it unloaded.
Okay, it has arrived. Got the semi unhooked from the trailer. Getting the 81 backed into it. It is brutally cold and windy out here right now. And it's snowing. But we're gonna get this unloaded and then be done for the day.
Okay, they have got it up and off the trailer.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was just a little bit of a look at the planter. Now I have some footage that was taken like way back in the summer. Watching this footage, editing it and everything, is kind of sad because the grass was so green and it makes me miss summer a lot. But let me explain just a little bit before you see this footage. We have quite a few like really small fields and tight spaces to get into, so like too small to justify taking a 16-row planter in there to plant them, and like too small for a 16-row to, you know, maneuver around the way that it needs to. So what we did was we actually bought an 8-row planter. So it's an older 8-row John Deere planter, and we are going to be using that for the small fields. We'll use the 16-row planter for the big fields. So that is the plan. So we'll actually be running 2 planters this spring, which I don't think we've ever done before. And when we're running both of them, we'll actually be planting twice as much as what we were when we were running just our 12-row, if we run a 16-row and an 8-row. So we bought an 8-row. It came in, I want to say at the end of August or beginning of September, somewhere in there. And I've been saving that to go with this other planter video. So I will show you guys unloading it. I did take some footage of getting it off the trailer. It was quite the job and kind of intimidating because we didn't have anywhere that we could like pull it off of the trailer very well. So we ended up taking the loader tractor, as you'll see, and lifting it up, pulling the trailer out from under it, and then setting it down. We didn't know if that would work. It was a lot of weight on the front end of that loader tractor, and it was a little bit intimidating, but I will show you guys the footage of that, and I hope you guys enjoy.
So let me, I'll take the weight off and we'll just shift around to this side.
Yes. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. So we sold our 12-row planter, case 12-row planter, and we got a John Deere 16-row planter and a John Deere 8-row planter. So we changed it up a lot, and it's very exciting going into this spring. There is a lot of anticipation, I guess, trying these planters out. If the planter is going to work, you know, there's a lot of stuff to do to get that planter set up to run with our tractor and stuff. So Dad's been working on that a little bit, but we can't wait to get it out in the field and try it out and see what happens. Hopefully it runs good. Okay, I wanted to actually show you a little bit more of that 8-row planter that we got because I didn't show it to you very well when we had the unloading footage. So I'm going to come in here into the machine shed. It's very dark, so I'm probably going to end up opening up that door back there. We'll see. You guys can come along with me. See if we're gonna have to do that or not. I really hope we don't, just because I don't feel like opening up the door right now, but I'm pretty sure we will. So, we'll see. Everything to get the best shot, right? Here we are. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, if this is too dark, or if I need to open up the doors. Tell you what, I'm just gonna make it easy on myself. Future Abby, when you're editing this, turn the brightness up on this video now. Ready? There we go. Okay, much better. So here's the planter. Right now we have the boxes off of it. It is an 8-row. It folds up, so we got 4 rows up here, 4 rows in the back. This will probably need a little bit of work before it runs in the field. I guess we'll get it out and here's Clipsy. Get it out and give it a look over before we run it, but give you guys a little walk around. there we go. So that's what it looks like. This is one of the planters that we're going to be running this year. So looking forward to using this. There's still a lot to figure out before we're ready to plant, but at least we have some planters now. So there is the 8-row planter. I didn't give you guys like a in-depth walkthrough on these planters today, but you guys will be seeing a lot more of these in future videos, so stay tuned for that. This is kind of just an introduction, I guess. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe not as quite as exciting. I know during these winter months our videos might not be as exciting, but I try to keep content put out pretty frequently, which I need to get better at, but I'm working on that. And I thank you guys all. I thank every one of you who sticks with us through the winter and who watches our videos. I really enjoy making videos, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next video.